All right, so we have the doc type HTML to show us that we're using HTML version 5. If you want to be very specific as to what that means. We have the HTML tag, which shows us an HTML document. We have the head, the body, and the closing HTML. So this is bare bones for HTML, all right? So we're just going back to basics here and talking about what we're doing here. So we can type anything and it appears on the page. We didn't even need the p tags. For example, if you remove the p tags, just remove the p tags from around it. Let's see if we still see the words or if the words look any different. Let's remove those p tags, right? So whatever we want to see on a web page has to go in the body area between the first body tag and the second body tag, and the closing body tag is identified with a slash in front of it. All the closing tags have a slash in front of it, as you realize. So the size of the words didn't change. So the reason we put the P there was just to identify it as a paragraph, nothing more, because we can have multiple paragraphs. If you put a dot at the end of the sentence, press enter and type another line. Let's see what happens. All right, notice that it doesn't go on another line as though we have typed it on our code screen. So the paragraph will actually fix that first. So put the P tag in front of the hello everyone.
Put it at the end of everyone.
Yes. All right, so you close it with a slash P. And notice the difference? It creates a paragraph where the other text is pushed on a new line. Now we can also identify the second one as a paragraph, even though there's nothing after it. So put a P tag in front of the good day. So open angle bracket, P, close angle bracket. At the end of that, open angle bracket, slash P to add a closing for it. So remember, tags comes in pairs in most cases. Some tags don't have a closing tag, but these are examples of ones that do. All right, let's put a couple more elements on this page just to add some variety. So press enter twice so we can get some space in the body area. And let's put a H1 tag to get a big size heading. So open angle bracket, H1, and type today is Wednesday. All right, and close it. All right, so the H1 tag is a header tag, which gives you the largest type of text for heading. That's a preset size. Now we can change our font sizes, which we'll learn how to do that, but this is a preset size. It's the largest. Let's put another one there. Let's put like a H3 for variety. And you can put the time is now 10:04 p.m. All right, so we can say that the H3 is a smaller text size. And we have from H1 to H6. Okay, everybody? So the smaller the number, the bigger the text. These are predefined sizes. If we want to get the actual size controlled, we can use numbers, but we're not going to do that right now. Okay, now we have a paragraph tag that says hello everyone, a paragraph tag that says good day to all, a header 1 that says today is Wednesday, and a header 3 that says the time is now 10:04. All of these elements can be styled, and we can style them all together at once, or we can style them individually. Let us say we wanted to make the text color for all the words here to be red. How could we do that? How could we do that? Tonian, want to
We
guess? Ashley, yes?
we do it in the style tag.
Okay, go ahead and start it. Can you make the head can you push down the head the closing head tag so that we can have some space? Push it down. Yeah. Okay. So we'll add styling tags here when we want to start the styling, which is called embedding the styling. You don't have to memorize all the terms, but just letting you know that that's what we call it. So put some space and put the closing style tag ahead of time. So remember, these tags usually come in pairs. Okay, good. Then we go back inside.
I'll be here.
Okay, so what do we want to do to the text on the screen? To all of the text. We want to change one thing about all of the text. We want to make it what? Red? So how would we change all the text on the screen to red in one go? Because we want to change all the text. The text color is black, even though the sizes are different, but the color is the same. The color is black for all the text on the screen. We want to change all the text from being black to red, no matter what size it is. So what's the one thing we're going to just do to change that?
We can use body, the body.
All right, go ahead and try it out. So we're going to style all the text in the body, and here's how we do it. Text color, not the background. You don't need to use text color. You don't need to use text color. Just the word color would be fine. All right, so we have changed the color of all the text on this page from hello everyone down to the time is now 10:04 p.m. So all the lines, all four lines, right? Even though some are different sizes, it doesn't matter. What we were interested in changing is the color of anything that is text. Okay? So when you use the attribute color, it means the font color by default. If we want to change the background color, we can also do the background color. So we're going to keep the text as being red. Let's make the background color green, because I think green contrasts with the red pretty well. So now we can add a second attribute to the code right here. So the background color is also going to be changed. And it's the background color for the entire page. So that's why we're also making the change in the body area. Or to the body area, I should actually say. Alright, so notice now the body area has changed to green because we're affecting the styling area for our body. Let's say that we didn't want the entire background to be green, only some of the text to have a background color being green. So take out the word body from the style area there so that it stops being green. It's also going to stop being red. Right, you just sorry, take out the background color green. Sorry, put back the body in the style area to bring back the styling, but just take out that line that says background color green. Right, we're going to make it so that only the background for let us say that the text that says today is Wednesday, we only want that to have a green background. So how would we figure out how to do this now? We first have to look at what part of the code gives us the words today is Wednesday. What part of the code gives us that? It's where the H1 tag is,
It's the
correct?
header one.
Right, where the header one or H1 tag is. So that's the styling that we need to change. So let's keep the body color being red because it's affecting all of what we want. We don't want it to have the color change. Let it stay at red. So we're going to put in a new styling element in the style area for the H1 only because that's what we want to change right now. So we're going to type H1, open curly bracket, make some space and then just to have the closing one pushed down a bit, right? And we want the background color to be what? Green, not the entire page as before. So background dash color, right? Colon and then green. Alright, so instead of the entire page having a background of green, just the H1 tag has a background color of green. So this is how we identify different sections by the tag. But there can be something that can be interesting, because what about the fact that we have two paragraph tags? Suppose we wanted to make only one of them be a particular color. Let's see what happens if we style the paragraph tag just generally. So go to the end of the curly bracket for the H1, for the styling area. Press enter once. Put a P tag there. We're going to style the P tag. So open curly brackets, right? We're going to style the P tag to make the background blue. So background dash color. Colon blue. So because we have two P tags, I know it's kind of hard to see the text now, but because we have two P tags, it's going to change everything that's a P tag to blue. But we probably only wanted to have one of the P tags of a blue background. Change the text color to white so that we can easily see. Well, it's going to make the last one hard to read, but maybe that will come in handy. Change the text color to white for everything. All right, so the last one disappears because white on white is invisible, right? Everybody, makes sense?
Yes,
You see
sir.
you see why the fourth one disappeared? I think Gail is on. Gail, do you see what happened with the fourth one where it disappeared? You can unmute your mic and talk. I'm not sure if her audio is working, but I think she's still on the call. Well, it's registered as guest. I'm assuming it is Gail. Okay. All right. The guest is not speaking or not unmuting. Okay, but we want to change just one of the paragraph tags. So when we made that change to make the background color blue, by styling the P element, it changed anything that has a P element attached to it. So that makes sense, everybody? If anybody does not understand why you have the two lines, if you don't understand why we have the two lines that turn blue, the two lines which also happen to be paragraph tags in the body, if you don't understand why both of them became blue at once, just tell me that in the chat right now so I can go through it. I want to make sure before I move on from this point. Do you understand why those two lines turn blue? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Seems that way. Don't see anybody typing either. All right. But we only want to make one of them blue. Let's say we wanted to make the second one be the only one that's blue. We need to identify it uniquely. So we're going to add it as a class. Adding it as a class simply means you're giving it a name that sets it apart from the others. Okay, so let's go ahead and add that class to the paragraph that says good day to all. So how you add it, you go to the opening tag. So that's the first one. You go inside the bracket and put some space. And you type the word class equal. And you put an open quotation. Is that a equal sign? Looks like a minus sign. Is that an equal sign after the class?
Yes, sir. It's an equal
Okay.
sign.
Maybe it's because it's a small size I'm seeing. And we can call it anything we want. We can call it good day, for example, good day. I'm just trying to show you that we can call it anything we want, as long as it's a name that's typed correctly. And now go where the P tag is and just change it from P to dot good day. Whenever you create a class, you have to use it, activate it by having a dot in front of the name. So dot good day, and you have to type it the same way you spelled it. So notice now, only the second paragraph is blue. We made all the text color white so that it's giving us a warm time now. Change the text color back to black. At least we'll get back the ones that we're not seeing right now. Right. Okay. So those that don't have a background that made it hard, made it invisible, you're seeing it again. So we only have the second paragraph having a blue background. Okay. Now I'm going to show you something interesting about class names. What you're going to do now is you are going to put that, take where you have the H1, take out the H1 in the style area and put dot good day there as well. Sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, put back the H1. Sorry, put back the H1. Take out the background color green out of it. Yeah. I just remembered what I was gonna demonstrate here. Okay, in the class area for the H1, scroll down. You're going to put class equal good day. Spell the same way as the one that says good day above it. So when you use the same class name, you're going to see something interesting happen. So whatever you did with the styling, it applies it. So you can actually use the same class name twice. Everybody see that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So we're going to pause the lesson at this stage here, and I wanted to review how we use the classes and how we use a general HTML tag when we want to make the styling apply to a general element. So you're going to review this video because we want to move on to the next topic, which is going to be IDs, and I'll show you how IDs work compared to classes. But let me give you a sneak preview. Okay? You can have the same ID, sorry, the same class name, but you can't have the same ID, but it works just like the class, except that you, instead of a dot, you'd use a hashtag. Okay, but I really want to show you that in a completely separate lesson, so I won't actually do the demonstration right now. Let me just end the recording here.